Alright, here's a tutorial on how to do the extended tap technique. It's a very versatile technique that all the top DAS players use, and it's basically just a way to adjust a piece or tap a piece depending on what you want to use it for, and then for the next piece, the following piece, you'll have perfect DAS. And that means that you can both use DAS to get pieces left and right, as well as tapping. And you are not sacrificing your future DAS charge in order to tap currently. So very versatile. I'll show it here, and it's basically just whenever you want to tap a piece, you want to tap it and hold it down for 13 frames. I usually aim for 13. It needs to be under 16 frames. But yeah, 13 frames is kind of safe because then you won't accidentally shift the piece over one extra step. So let's do that. So 13 frames. That was more like 14 frames. And now I have perfectly charged DAS. So if I wait for the C piece, perfect DAS. And it's really just that simple. You just tap, hold for 13 frames, and then you have perfect DAS. So tap, perfect DAS, tap, perfect. Yeah, let's go on 19. Tap, perfect DAS, tap, perfect DAS, tap, perfect DAS, tap, perfect DAS. Really is just that simple, and the way to practice it is by starting on level 0. And what you want to do is you want to tap, and then you want to hold it for 16 frames. Try to go for 16, 17 frames, and you basically want to trigger the second movement and just barely release right as it's doing that. And if you can get that timing down of 16 frames, let's see, it should be really easy to just scale that down to be like, okay, I need to do 2 frames less than 16. So the reason you do 16 frames and the second movement is because it provides a really good visual. You see the piece move twice, that's basically you going over 16. So if you can kind of nail how long 16 frames is, then again, just aim 2 or 3 frames lower than that in your timing, and it should be easy. So I'm gonna go to do, 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 do. And you'll figure out how long 16 frames is. Then you just do less than that, so 14, 14, 13, 14. I'm just guessing the numbers, but these are all extended taps. That was too long. Too long. Just right. Too long. Too long. So yeah, aim around 16 frames, and just for real games, you scale that down to 13 frames. Should be fairly simple to do. So here's an example of when to use extended taps. Basically, I'm going to show on 19. So here I do an extended tap and then perfect DAS. 2 extended taps, perfect DAS, perfect DAS. So extend the tap, perfect DAS, extend the tap, perfect DAS, tap, perfect DAS, tap, perfect DAS, tap, perfect DAS. So it's really just useful, and I'll show you a game here. So there I do an extended tap and I have perfect DAS with the OPs. Extend the tap there, extend the tap, extend the tap, extend the tap, extend the tap, and then perfect DAS when I need it. Yeah, now I'm kind of fucked. Double quick tap, really nice. Yeah, you can just do extend the tap, boom, extend the tap, boom, extend the tap, perfect DAS. So really useful to just do extend the tap, boom, extend the tap, once you get like this high up on the board, it becomes less reliable to do, but once you're low on the board, it should be like fairly easy to do. So here I also can do adjustments, like here. I do adjust and then I have good DAS. Yeah, there I kind of fucked up my DAS, but it's easier to show adjustments on 18. Extend the tap, adjustment, and then perfect DAS. Extend the tap. Ooh, and then perfect DAS. So there I overshifted the LPs, and then I was like, ooh, tap, and boom, I had perfect DAS on the low bar. So really useful if you're able to kind of see it, and if you know how all your timings are. Like, you need to be in a good rhythm with the game, but it's very powerful. So yeah, extend the tap, boom, extend the tap, boom, perfect DAS, extend the tap, 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 triple tap, extend the tap, perfect DAS, extend the tap, perfect DAS, extend the tap, extend the tap, perfect DAS. So it's like, you can do it 100 times per game. You should probably not do it, because it becomes something you rely on too much, and then you forget how to actually skill stop. But if you want to, you can just extend the tap, extend the tap, extend the tap, boom, perfect DAS, perfect DAS, extend the tap, perfect DAS, extend the tap, perfect DAS, extend the tap, perfect DAS. So it's like so useful, but yeah, it's like no one uses it, and no one, I mean, I'm saying no one, but it's not really known about, and no one really talks about it, but it's like so useful, and it makes DAS so easy. But yeah, this is the examples of when you can use it. You can do adjustments, you can do safety stuff, you can do, but after you quick tap, you lose DAS, so you basically need to do an extended tap or a wall charge. I like to do an extended tap and a wall charge, which those are not mutually exclusive. Like, you can do both an extended tap and a wall charge, and then boom, combination. You have a safety net of 13, 13 charge with DAS, and then you have like the wall charge that is like 16. So yeah, just do a combination and boom, you have perfect DAS. And yeah, there are probably way more use cases, but that's all that I can think of in this moment. So yeah, hope this helped, and good luck out there.